I've had a lot of requests about this DIY Solo Stove Bonfire handle that I made about 2 years ago. It's a piece of scrap wood and 3 door parts you can buy at any hardware store. I think the parts are about $10, $10 to $12. If you go in and get them, you can probably find them cheaper than that. And all you do is take the ring off, insert the little door latches into the holes, and pull it up. And you can carry it anywhere you want to empty the ash. And it keeps your hands from getting dirty and it makes it easy. So I'm going to show you how to make that step by step. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the new one I'm going to make, the new handle. I'm going to ship that to somebody free. It's kind of like a prize for sticking around to the end of the video. So stick around and I'll tell you how to enter to win this. Not this one, this is my old one, but the new one that I make in this video, and I'll ship it to you and it'll fit your bonfire. All right, the first thing you want to do is find you a piece of scrap wood, something similar to like I have here. It needs to be wide enough for your latch screw holes, which I'll show you here in a second. But all you want to do is get your length. So you want to kind of butt it up to the end and make you a mark. And give yourself a little bit of room so that it can fit in there. So make a mark. You can leave yourself about a 1/4 inch or an 1/8 inch on each side. It will be about the right gap in between the wood. And I'll give you the exact measurement once I go inside for the bonfire. But I've already marked this one with my old handle. So now let's go inside and see how we do this. All right, I'm going to use my Sawzall to cut this. I just put it in my vise. I'm going to just cut it right off. You could use a handsaw, whatever you want to use, but just whatever the mark you made, and I'll give you that measurement here in a second. You just cut it off. Easy enough. Don't forget which one you're using. Don't use the long one. Use the one that you measured. All right, that piece of wood for the Solo Stove Bonfire measures about 17 1/4 inch. So that will get you real close, maybe 17 1/8. I would go with 17 1/8 just to be safe. But anywhere in there, you're going to have a little bit of leeway. So 17 1/8 to 17 1/4 should get you right into the proper length for the handle. Here are the parts I bought at Lowe's. 2 barrel bolts. These are 2-inch barrel bolts, and I'll put a link to these in the description. And a handle. I just try to get one that would fit my hand and be comfortable, because the Solo Stove Bonfire is a little bit heavy, so you don't want something real tiny that's going to cut into your fingers when you lift up the Solo Stove. So I opened up the barrel bolts, and as you can see, they slide back and forth like this. So you have some leeway, probably about 3/4 inch with your piece of wood. So don't get too concerned about getting it right on the exact amount. You've got a little bit of leeway. So what we're going to do, it comes with these attachments, like if you were going to latch a door. You don't need these. You can put them away and use them for something else later. And it comes with screws. So that's what we're going to use, and we're going to put this right on the ends of the board. All right, so what you're going to do is line this up right with the end to where this end of your latch butts up exactly even with that part. Try to center it. It doesn't have to be exact. We're just building a Solo Stove handle, not a watch. So you don't have to be precise with this stuff. Just get as close as you can. I'm marking them with my pencil. Then I'm going to pre-drill these holes so I don't accidentally split the wood. You don't have to if you've got a wider piece of wood. But the holes are so close to the edge, I thought it would be a little bit safer if I pre-drill those. All right. Now we got our pre-drilled holes. Change bits. Put my Phillips head bit in my drill here. And we're going to screw it in. Don't go crazy tightening these down and split your wood. Or strip your screws. Not that I don't think you'll ever need to take them out for anything. You also don't want to strip the hole. Just like that. I'm gonna get a better bit, then I'll be back. Never fail, something goes wrong when you're filming a video. There. Now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Then I'll show you how to mount your handle. Okay, so I got the other one mounted. Got both of them mounted now. So now let's do the handle. So I measured halfway from 17 1/8, which is about 8 1/2 and just a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, we're not building a watch. So that'll give me an idea of exactly where I want my handle. I kind of want it in the middle. That way the Solo Stove doesn't tilt in one direction or the other when you pick it up. So I've got that marked, I've got that down, and I went through and marked my holes. And I'm going to use the same process I did with these little latches. I'm going to pre-drill the holes and then put the screws in. All right, got the handle mounted. Now it does have, the screws were a little long for my piece of wood, so they're sticking out on the ends right here. And I'll sand those off and make them so they won't stick you, whoever wins this. So let's go test it out. All right. So the first thing I like to do is to go ahead and latch one of them open like that, stick it in the hole, and then get your other one, find you a hole, turn it, you lift it right out of there. There's about a, I don't know, there's probably about a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch gap on one side here. You can see how it moves back and forth, but that's okay, because you can still pick it up, it still catches. All is good. So if you want to win this, let me tell you how. All right, so if you want to win this, I'll ship it directly to you. It's not fancy. It's just a Solo Stove Bonfire handle. It's nothing fancy. I'm not going to paint it. I'm not going to do anything crazy to it. I might say thank you or something on there. But all you got to do is go into the comments and say subscribed and like the video. And when I hit 1,000 views on this video, I'll put all the names that have said subscribed and liked the video. I'll put all the names in a hat, draw them, and I'll send this to somebody. I'll get your email, whoever it is. I'll get your email and I'll get your shipping information and I'll send it to you. So, but you have to subscribe. Don't just type subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, write that in the comments, and then when I pick a winner, I'll let you know and I'll send you this. So thanks a lot and I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next video.